So the court says we have to wait till Monday to know the verdict of Jonathan Majors and his ex, Grace Jabari. Okay, I'm just here to spit some common sense. I'm no legal practitioner or have a law degree, but I just want to spit facts and my view. Let's analyze this case from the evidences that have been released so far. And I know that most of you might not like my view on this, but I don't care. Actually, I don't care. Firstly, the voice note that was released as evidence, I won't let all of them play because of copyright, but the first thing he says,
"Dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan?" I would like to get to
he's clearly trying to save his reputation as a man who came from a neighborhood where most people didn't accomplish much or made any impact in life. Jonathan Major wanted to make a difference, so having a girlfriend he obviously cared about but was doing opposite of everything he stands for as a human being was heartbreaking for him to see. So the reason he was telling her this was to correct her. Isn't it that obvious? And the part where he was comparing her to other women, he wasn't just comparing her to black women, but women who stood by their man, and both the women and the men made impact and a difference together. Please, let's stop misinterpreting it. Let's stop interpreting what he says. Look at, Grace was a drunk and Jonathan just didn't want that for her. He wanted more, he wanted her to be better, but obviously she was no better. And when he was making reference to being a great man, he wanted her to be a great woman too. And to be a great woman comes great responsibilities and not flocking around drinking anyhow. Okay, this footage, I know we all must have seen this footage and claim that Jonathan was trying to force her into the car after she sees a text on his phone. Have you all ever wondered why she was overreacting to the point of stepping out of the car? Clearly, she was trying to finish up the reputation of Jonathan Majors. Clearly, she was trying to create a scene there, and Jonathan didn't want that for himself. And then we now see a footage of her chasing Jonathan for blogs. And isn't that crazy? For me, I see an obsessed, toxic girl who doesn't want the growth of Mr. Majors. The other footage of Jonathan seeing her unconscious with injuries and calling the cops. The doctor who examined these injuries on Grace's bodies confessed to the judge that the gravity of the injury contradicts with the statement of how it was incurred on her body. To me, I would say she clearly hurt herself so she could hold Jonathan down, like the 2022 when Jonathan told her not to go to the hospital to avoid necessary buzz. It was obvious that Jonathan was scared of being persecuted or creating a buzz around that insecurity of Jonathan leaving her in the future. And it's obvious that Jonathan here was just a victim, a toxic ex, and he was so entangled in it that he could not save himself up until now. To me, I'll say Grace is on the path that either she stays with Jonathan Majors for life or she takes his whole life down the drain. Jonathan Majors is a great man and a great actor, and to me, this is one of the hurdles of being someone great in life. Grace Jabari clearly isn't telling us some truth in this whole matter. She's clearly hiding something from us. I know most of you will never call the guy the victim, but you all should wake up. Men go through a lot. A lot of men are in toxic relationships and the women are playing the victims when actually it's the men that is the victim. And this is clearly the case here because it's so obvious from the evidences being released. I'm stopping here for now till Monday. Let everything unfold. And remember, I'm not a legal practitioner or a law student or anything ascribed to law. I'm just spitting common sense and my views on this matter. Do well to hit the subscribe button and drop your thoughts in the comment box below. If I annoyed you during the course of this video, I'm sorry, I don't care. And if I made any sense to you, thank you for watching this far. Bye for now.